has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Entering play call screen.
Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Notre Dame's offense will get first crack at it today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Entering play call.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There are 8 categories.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Entering play call.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now and first and goal.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fitted in the window for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Navy Midshipmen offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs him.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game.
Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
They're dealing with a second and long. The option look. Now the pitch. Still running at the 40. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Give to the big fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the throw out to the sidelines, good for a few. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Entering play call, you have 7
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40 and it's first down.
There are 8 categories.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Smith takes the handoff. Hey, midfield, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
HD slot cross.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Buckmeyer. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on 4th. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Double mud. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Mid 0 is selected. Spread.
Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on first, second, and third down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life hack. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellows. Let's show you what's going down. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 7 over Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
You have 12 options, HD slip screen
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Got a man, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Breaks into the open. Tackled there by the defense. Really good job working through his progression and getting to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He's got it. First down and more. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 8 categories. You have 15
This guy is so
options.
dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense,
Entering
and he
play
did it
call,
right
you
there
have 5
on the
options.
post.
Kickoff left
Great
to
arm
selected.
talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
There are 6 categories.
And here comes the
You
Navy
have 12
offense.
options. Cover one
This
goal
offense needs to
selected.
put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's complete to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Spread.
Looking for space. It's Camarda. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, midshipman. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Entering, outside, mesh dagger, RPO, pass slide.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down.
Follow the selected.
The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked off his feet.
Coach suggestions.
A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Fires left with the catch. It's Williams. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Catch in the middle. It's Larson. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now. And this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's got 69 yards rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball. Playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Escapes trouble. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that's his second sack of the day. And guess what, dude? He leads the nation in sacks. You better know where he is on every play. That dude has a knack for getting quarterbacks on the ground.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
There are 8 categories.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Snagged in the middle, it's Barres. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chain. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first down. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run it later in this game.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I wonder about that play call on 3rd and long. Maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Irish! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Spread.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do
Entering
wonders for
play
their
call,
confidence.
double mug. There are
Offense
6
breaks the huddle. It's
categories. You
third
have
down.
12 options. Mid-blitz 0 is selected.
They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him.
There are 8 categories.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Wide open downfield. Gashes the heart of the knee. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Coach suggestions.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
Is selected.
With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more
Entering
points.
play call, coach suggestions.
That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room, it's Kamada. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Suggestions.
Navy, quick to the line.
Category, sprint.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Double mug. There are 6 categories.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Navy will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the hard yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Double slant.
It feels like everything this play caller is called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now.
Touchdown, fighting
Entering
Irish.
play call.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
We have 15 options.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Options set to overachieve 24 plays. We have 7 options. 4, 2, 5. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the big fullback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Entering base.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
Entering play clock. Cover hold. Cover 9.
And here comes the Navy offense. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Spread.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got it near midfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yards you can and help out the offense. Great place to start for this offense. The give is to Smith. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
This time he's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Touchdown, Irish! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field.
Double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 wholly selected. Audible.
On the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play, too. You get the ball to the fullback. You're trying to get him downhill to hit somebody fast. Nowhere.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Entering play call, double mug. There are 6 categories. You have
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game
Entering
long.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Double slant stick.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab, it's Perez. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit. And that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes he can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
Spread.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Clayton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Flanagan. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Navy will go back on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. On the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7.
Categories. You have
this offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Blitz 0 is selected.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Entering play call.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
They kick it away on 4th down. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive.
Options. Podagger is selected.
Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting
Entering
Irish.
play call, coach suggestions.
With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches, that is awesome.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
1 hole is selected.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked
Entering
down
play
back
call,
at the
double mud.
13.
There are 6
Navy will
categories.
try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
There are 2 categories. 3 notch, double mug. There are 6 categories.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Sends it back in motion. Rushes on him. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for safety.
Return left is selected.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Smith takes the handoff. Across the 45. Turning it on. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
You have
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Unleashes one. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That's one the running back would like to have back. He's a good enough player, and he's a complete enough running back to be able to make that play. That's why they like throwing him angle routes like that right there.
Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Empty bunch wide.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Catch in the middle. It's Barres. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Barres. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal. Get a
touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating them time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
And here comes the Navy offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Brings it down on the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. Give to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Runs through a tackle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, you got to be way more aggressive.
Here come the Irish back on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Back to pass, it's Bachmeyer. Snagged in the middle, it's Barres. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Got it in the middle. It's Perez. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown,
Entering
Notre
play
Dame!
call,
Quick strike through the air for the score.
Categories. You have 15
They tack
options.
on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss, and now about to move to 9-1.
Selected.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Creates a little space. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. The blitz 0 is selected.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return.
Inside zone.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Back to pass, it's Buckmeyer. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Drag curl.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Perez. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You have 18 options.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Short cross.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
You have 15 options.
They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Get it out on the screen. Fights off a defender. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down. That's covering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout is called. The clock stops with 26 seconds left.
Entering play call, double mark.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long.
Mid-blitz 0 is selected.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's running free down the middle. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win the day, but here's a fabulous morning. A late touchdown.
Entering play call.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Entering option. Double slant stick.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Got his man quickly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Short
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Perez. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Empty bunch wide, empty base trio.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it along the sideline. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
You have 18 options. Vertical H option is selected.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.